Hello my dear students, myself Krutika Patel from Samarpan Gyan School, Rata. Today we are going to learn class 8 Social Science History chapter number 3 Ruling the Countryside. History chapter number 3 Ruling the Countryside. In this chapter we are going to learn how the company came to colonize the countryside, how the East India Company, the Britishers, came into India to trade, and then they took all over the country. They colonized our country, India. How they organized revenue resources, how they started to earn more and more income in India, redefine the rights of the people. They gave us what are the rights of our people and produce the crops the company wanted, and they treated us like slaves. In this chapter further we'll elaborate on the topic, that is how the company started ruling the countryside. So here let's begin with the introductory topic. Is that you can see this image, that is the Britisher is taking some documents from this Nawab, and this means that British Robert Clive, the name of the governor is Robert Clive, accepting the Diwani of Bengal. So the East India Company became the Diwan of Bengal. The East India Company became the Diwan of Bengal in 12th August 1765. In which year? 1765. Robert Clive accepted because of many of the wars. I have explained you the Battle of Plassey, the Battle of Buxar in our previous video lectures. So here, after the Battle of Buxar, this was signed by Shah Alam and Robert Clive. As the Diwan, the company became the financial administrator of the territory under its control. So in the Bengal they became the chief financial administrator of Bengal. The company needed to administer the land and organize its revenue resources. So now they had responsibility of administrating land and organizing its revenue. Revenue means its income. How do they earn income? Not only this, they also wanted it could buy the products it needed. What they want, they make sure that whatever products they want to buy, जो भी उनको खरीदना था, they could buy at cheaper rates and sell at higher rates. So it needed to be done in the way that it could yield more and more revenue. Expenses, खर्चे के सामने उनकी income कितनी ज़्यादा हो सके, that they wanted to make sure by doing this. So over the years, company had learned how to play safe in an unknown land, that is India. It was an unknown land for them. They came just to trade. We have seen in chapter number 2 from trade to territory. They started trade and how they started to take over our territory, and they were very much aware of people, because people are very illiterate in our country and they were not aware of the policies they were taking care of. Now here what I mean is, company has to specify who were the early rulers of the countryside. They have to see, like now they had control over Bengal, now they want to control all over India. So first they have to make out who is the ruler over there, and it's not possible to eliminate them completely, because they are rulers, they have power, they have soldiers, because they are rulers of different places. So Britishers cannot directly eliminate them, remove them, that we are going to rule this place, just go away. No, they have to play certain tricks. So here, this is the introductory part, that company became the Diwan. Our next is company did following things. So what did the tricks they used? That is, It organized its revenue resources. How to organize more and more revenue. How to yield the crops they needed. जो crops उन्हें चाहिए, what crops India can give them, how to get them. Colonize all over the country, not only Bengal, but to take control over India. That's what we are going to study further in this chapter. So these are the few points which we are going to study in brief. So let's start with the first topic, that is revenue of the company. First thing, the company's main aim was to increase the revenue. But how? To buy fine cotton and silk cloth as cheaply as possible. To buy cotton and silk growth is too much, production is very nice in India, and so they wanted to buy that cotton and silk very, very, very cheaply. And the other thing, within a span of 5 years, the value of goods bought up by the company doubled. The goods they have bought were doubled. So here, through the company become Diwan, it's still working as a trading company. It was working as a trading company, and it was not interested in setting up any regular system of assessment and collection of revenue. They have not yet set up any regular system, and till now their main aim was to just get plenty of money through buying these two things, and that too at very low prices. So the economy of Bengal faced a deep crisis. During that time, the economy of Bengal faced crisis. The artisans left Bengal as they were being forced by the company to sell the products at very cheaper rate. This is going to happen, children, because they were asking to get products, sell the products at very cheap rate, and that is not possible, and peasants were unable to pay the heavy duties laid by them. Farmers को बहुत ज़्यादा duties दे दी गई, टैक्स भरना पड़ रहा था, and it was very impossible for them. So agriculture was slowly collapsing. So big famine, and by the time what happened, big famine of 1770 hit Bengal. 1770 में क्या हो गया? They took over control in 1765, and after 5 years, I've told you, after 5 years, the big famine was hit up. This killed around 10 million population over there and washed out about 1/3 of the population of Bengal, and this is too bad. So the company before 1865 purchased goods in India by importing gold and silver from Britain. What happened before that? Before 1865, what company did? Purchase goods in India. How did they purchase? Imported gold and silver from Britain. They had to buy it from the Britain, because even they faced problem. Now it was financed by the revenue collected in Bengal, and so this has happened. By the time this all things have happened, and agriculture was collapsed. Now what was the need? The need was to improve the agriculture system. So let's discuss about the improvement in agriculture in the next video lecture. So till then, tata, bye bye. We'll meet in the next video lecture. I hope the concept of revenue of the company and how company became Diwan is clear to you. Thank you.